to you.
This is a question for Senator Sweeney. At last week's debate, you said it's wrong to let school districts exceed the state cap on property tax increases. You said that they must regionalize and share services. But what do you say? We have a lot of regional districts in the state that are already sharing shelves full of services, right? Is there a third option for them besides cutting education or increasing property taxes?
Like, we're not talking about cutting education. It's time for the school districts to start streamlining. Listen, no one's done more in this area and spoke about this more than me over the years. Problem was I couldn't get support because everyone was afraid to touch this thing because it's like, oh my God, everyone's going to get mad at you. Well, if people want lower taxes, they're going to regionalize those school districts from the K-2s, 4s, 6s, and 8s to be regional school districts from pre-K to 12. You will eliminate a ton of administrative costs in all these school districts. But the thing that bothers me, listen, when you research and get into this thing, and I did, they don't teach the same curriculum. They don't. So these kids are all going up, getting ready for high school, and they're all learning differently. So how about if we start with, because we have too many schools, you got more superintendents than mayors, let's start shrinking. Start here. Start here. Yeah. Let's regionalize. You already have a regional high school that has every member where these kids are going to school where they live on their board. So, I don't apologize for trying to make it more affordable. If we continue, I said this earlier, if we continue doing what we're doing, I told you, taxes should have been $15,000 this year. It's 10. 10's too much. But if we're going to continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different outcome, that is insanity.
Steve
Phillips. I want to go back to this conversation around the school funding formula because I think it's directly tied to this. Senator Sweeney is correct that if you allow municipalities to exceed the district, it will get abused and you will find yourself in a predicament that we've been in 10 years ago with property taxes go sideways. But I think that you do need to revisit that school funding formula. How do you incentivize municipalities and school districts to do the right thing? And that needs to be the priority for the next governor.
One real quick thing. We did give them the ability to exceed. We said go to the voters. You know that, right? That was in the bill. You can exceed your cap. Yeah. Just ask the voters that live in that community for approval. Right. So we did that.